So in now for the Angels,
Leading off
Mickey
tonight for the
Moniak.
Angels, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
And he deals. Down the middle for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And that one is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Off the
One
mark
ball,
there.
two
Now
strikes.
1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the
And now
center
batting,
number
Mike
27,
Trout.
Mike Trout.
First
ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Trout
Counts
batting
1-0.
second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in
Ball two.
2009. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Good
That's a
eye
ball.
right there. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's ball four.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
No swing, just held it back there. Started to
back outside.
swing, held up.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one pulled foul. Out towards left center. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Brandon Drury to the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a
Yep,
good
that
eye
ball went
there.
out.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Moniak on second. Trout over at first with one away. Late that time, and it's strike
Two
two.
balls.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but
3-2.
doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Right-hander kicks, deals. The 3-2
Ball four.
is
Take your
off the
base.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the
Batting
stage has been
fifth,
set for this
the first
offense,
baseman,
Boog. It's all about
Nolan
creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Digging in, Nolan Shanuel.
Ball inside.
Just missed. Up the middle. There's one.
Out.
What a
He's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. The pitch. That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
And there's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield
Oh,
for the
that's
base
just
hit.
out.
Those always feel great.
Nelson Velasquez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground to the left. And that should be extra bases. Story on his way home. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0. And he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The 0-1, and there's a foul ball. Man at second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The pitch.
Ball, down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Perez swings, and it's a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 0-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Double play ball to second. Over to Cruz. There's one. On to first. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so
Batting
quickly
fifth.
that you don't
The
really get to
shortstop,
appreciate all of the
Orlando
finer details and how these guys
Arcia.
execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it
0-1's the
off.
count.
Orlando Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Next
That's
pitch
out.
is outside. 2 out, space is empty. And
Ball.
another ball.
2-1.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back there. And it's off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double. So 2 down. David Fry now at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Trout hustles it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Batting
Apparently he
seventh.
was ready to hit right
The left
there.
fielder.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole
Ball
and get
one, no
himself a
strike.
hit.
In the dirt, ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And a foul ball. Arcia, the runner at third. Fry on at first with 2 down. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Kansas City, second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't
got
give
1
that
ball,
other
1
team
strike.
any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Oh,
one
that's
missing
good.
inside. 2-2 now. In the air, right field. Bethancourt pulls that one down. 1 away. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fry settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. That one the other way, And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat
That's
control
inside.
through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. The Angels down by a pair here at the top of the second. And that one ripped to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Kauffman
Leading
Stadium,
off for the
we head to the
Royals.
bottom of the second.
The right
And now the
fielder,
right fielder, Christian Bethancourt.
Bethancourt.
Sandoval back to work. And
Ball,
a
that's
curve
out.
misses outside. That clips the corner. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Drew Waters stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, bases empty. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next
One ball,
pitch is
2
downstairs.
strikes.
And down on strikes. Already 2 out here in the home half of
second
inning number
baseman,
2.
Trevor.
Here's Trevor Story. Led off this game with a double. In there, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
In plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. The Y to kick the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And now the
Ball
count
in.
is even.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball right side. Olson
Out.
takes it to the bag and one away in the top of the third. Here's Trout.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. On the ground. And that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just kept it simple. Played
Now
Pepper
batting,
with the middle of the
shortstop,
infield and took it back where it came from.
Cruz.
And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that gets down into the gap. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Oh,
Now
that started and
batting,
ended pretty
third
quickly.
baseman,
No messing around right there.
Brandon
That pretty much split the zone
Drury.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 down. And here's the first
batter,
baseman, Nolan
first baseman,
Shanuel.
Nolan
He's 0-1.
Shanuel.
On the ground to third. Zips it to
Out.
first. That ends the inning. And they, as we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Nelson Velasquez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that Good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. Makes the catch, one down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And another ball. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, right side of the infield. Shanuel makes the catch. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Arcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. 2 outs. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Comebacker to the mound. And that is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And the right-hander back to work. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So digging in, Luis Rengifo.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Fought off foul. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That one outside, and it's 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
The catcher, number 14.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes. And fouled off. The Halos trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Oh, that's low.
And now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses with that one.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And another ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, leading off, David Fry. Trout makes the catch, and there's one gone. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. pitch
the plate,
misses
ball one.
inside, and that's ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak on the move. 2 away now. So up now for Kansas City, Christian Bethancourt. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Bethancourt.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Sometimes a
0-1.
hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And now the lefty. The throw to first. Out number 3. Back here in Kansas City. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Mickey Moniak. Just
Back
missed.
inside.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat
That's
on the
off
ball.
plate.
Breaking ball inside, and a count 2-1. And
Ball
another
three.
ball. The pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Mike Trout. That one ripped, but foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Moniak leads off second with nobody out. Hot shot to third. One away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
A.J. Minter comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting. Third baseman.
And here is Brandon Drury. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is
Inside, ball
devastating.
2.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows
2-2
they don't
the
want to
count.
give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
Helpful.
you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Base hit! Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nope.
Just
Ball
missed.
1.
At the dish, looking to lift
Ball
the ball
one,
in
no
the air
strike.
in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right through there for a strike.
I think
ball,
ultimately
one
you
strike.
want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One run's in. Now the second run is in. 3-2, they take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Fry over to Story for one, and that's
He's
two.
out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. And that's in there at the knees. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Story in the box again, takes a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can
that's the
set
ball.
up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one misses, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Velasquez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. And that's outside. 2-1. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Story on his way home.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner at second here, one gone. That one just misses.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Kicks and deals.
3.
Got him! That's the second out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 2. And it gets by him. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Orlando Arcia steps in for the Royals.
Arcia.
Right through there for a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Emilio Pagan into the game. And a pitch. And
Ball,
that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Just
in.
off
Ball
the
two.
inside edge. And that's in there at the knees. Next
Outside,
pitch
that's
is
the ball.
outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well,
Now
patience
back.
and discipline
The
paid
catcher,
off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a...
That one ripped, and that gets down into the gap. Rengifo rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay to second, and he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Now back.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! Mickey Moniak will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. See you later. He hammers one out to center, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Carlos Hernandez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hard hit, right side. Story sends
He's
it over to
out.
first, and there are two outs. Here's the shortstop
batter.
at the plate.
The shortstop.
O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight,
No
Boog, and
ball,
that's a
two
pretty
strikes.
firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right
Oh.
now.
He takes it himself to the bag. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the sixth inning, here's the third baseman, David Fry.
Hey!
On the outside corner, strike one.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by
back.
accident.
The
And
left
next up
fielder.
for the Royals, Jake Myers.
Meyer.
Now a pinch
back.
hitter coming on
Left
for the
fielder.
Royals, Jesus Sanchez. Looking to start something with one gone. Boots it. But plenty
He's
of
out.
time to recover, and that's the second out. And now the right
Now
fielder,
back.
Christian
The right
Bethancourt.
fielder. Christian Bethancourt.
A big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And the
Oh, that
slider
pitch is out.
just misses. The 1-1. And
Two
that's in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And a
Hey.
swing and a miss.
2-2 the count. 3.
Caught him looking for the K. And we're back. We go to the top of the seventh. And now here is Brandon Drury. Pitch
Inside,
misses
ball one.
inside. Ball one. Hernandez, in his third season, he features a 4-seam fastball,
that's off the
a
plate. Ball
slider,
two.
a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That one
inside.
misses, and it's 3-0. Foul ball. At the belt and fires. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count
The
for a
first
reason.
baseman,
You're
number
so
6,
much more likely to get
Anthony
something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your...
Arcia over to
out.
second, back to first, and that is a double play.
The left
Taylor
fielder,
Ward,
number 3.
the next to hit.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
They say it went.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And a swing. Bottom of the 7th,
Leading
so
off
up now
for
for
the
Kansas
Royals,
City, Drew
The
Waters.
center fielder, Drew Waters.
Estevez back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball one.
Just missed. That's down
ball
and in.
2.
Rendon. He steps
Got it.
on the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number
So the
10.
batting order turns
Second
over.
baseman,
Trevor Story
Trevor
getting ready to hit.
Story.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Rendon, and that quickly 2 away.
Now back,
Nelson
the designated hitter,
Velasquez steps in for the Royals.
Velasquez.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And a
Ball
good
2.
eye there. 2 down, nobody
2-0.
on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back
2-0,
fastballs in.
1
That
strike.
last one called for a strike. Probably go away,
Ball
but look
3.
for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot, and they close the gap. It's 6-4. Here's the catcher to hit, Salvador Perez. 1 for 3. And a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one off the
1-1.
mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to short. Gathers
He's
and
out.
throws to first. And they get Perez for the out. Inning over. Luis
Leading off
Rengifo
the
now at the plate.
The second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Tosses
Out.
across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. So the Royals bring on a new arm, David Robertson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nope.
First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next
Yep,
pitch
that
is
ball went out.
outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away. Matt Theis, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's
Inside
even up.
ball.
Wouldn't
Oh, that's
chase
it.
that time. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels.
Ball in.
First offering, and it just misses. Foul ball there. Theis, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
So 2 on with 2 away. Mike Trout. Pitching change here, John Schreiber.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen on the move. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Here's Matt Olson. And the pitch. That clips the corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That misses.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that is ball 1. Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And to the plate for Kansas City, Orlando Arcia. That one catches the corner for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. And next up for the Royals, David Fry. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Safe, he's in.
First and second,
Up
1
next
out.
for the Royals.
Here's the left fielder,
The left
Jesus
fielder.
Sanchez.
Jesus.
He's 0 for 1.
Sanchez.
In there at the knees.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
And ball 1. That
That's
one
ball
misses, and it's 2-2. So the tying run at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bethancourt swings through it for
0-1.
strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that will end the inning. So in now for the Angels, O'Neal Cruz. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Breaking
Oh, that's
ball
it.
inside. And the count is 1-1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
the count.
pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ball inside.
Ball one there. And another ball.
Outside.
Man at second.
I got
Off
3
the
and 2.
outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. In the air, right field. Fair ball. Flying around third is Cruz. Caught in a rundown now, but now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Arcia
He's
tossed
out.
to second, and a run scores on the double play. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 4, 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth.
Finish him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters.
The center fielder.
Herget back to work.
Waters.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter,
Trevor
number
Story
10,
comes up to the plate.
Second baseman, Trevor Story.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
Now
And they're down to their last
the
out.
designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This could end it. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's a hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
First baseman,
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
And there's a
Ball 1.
ball. And a foul ball left side. Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Trout going back. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with a W.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.